Alright, hey guys, it's Merkel. Welcome back to race 4 here today at Texas of 25 for season 3 of the 2000 car set of the Crazy Lays Racing League. For season 3, we're in race 4 here at Texas. It's going to be 151 laps, 2 times fuel and tires. Um, Everything else is going to be normal. Dan Park, though, is your points leader going into this race, 96 points ahead of Sebastian Palmer. 116 over Josh Marcy. Emerson Arden in fourth after his win. Or sorry, he won 2 races ago. He got another top 10. And Connor Cunningham fifth in the points. Andrew Carnali the fifth is sixth. Mitchell Hodak in seventh and eighth. Joshua Belliot, or sorry, in seventh he is. Joshua Belliot eighth. Sam Osgood ninth, and Adam Gardner, season 1 champ, is 10th. And as for Daniel Voiles, Voiles is 29th in the points at the moment from last season's champion. Uh, Let me pull up the driver's list before I get into this race. I have it up in case I need it. And then we will get started. Alright, it's going to be 151 laps here today at Texas Motor Speedway. Go to the quali.
Drivers, to your cars.
I just realized my car being in this is stupid. Because it's not going to... Well, actually, no, I guess it is counting the points. Never mind. We're good. Let's go through quality. Christian Bracken on pole over Emerson Arden, Max Surra, Sam Oscon, Andrew the fifth, Barrett Compton, Bowen Adams, Ryan Keenan, Jay McDonald, and Brian Glenn in your top 10. Coming from the back, gonna have Carlos Gutierrez, Jesse Adams, Michael Hoax, James Bush, and Ben Park. Voiles is also back there. Your points leader Dan Park is 14th. Let's get it on into happy hour. See how happy hour goes for everybody. See who might have race pace at the moment. Looks like your 2 champions have race pace. Gardner and Voiles. Will anybody beat their time at the second half of this practice? It looks like it will be Adam and Voiles, and then Andrew the fifth, Devin Smith, and Mitchell Hudak in eighth, and fifth, and happy hour. Now let's get on into the race.
Drivers, start your
Looks like the
engines.
40 on pole. Christian Bracken, their first pole of the season. Here we go. Are we on TV1? We are on TV1. Alright. See, anybody having problems? Does not look like it at the moment. Also, people coming from the back of the points: Tyler Merkel, Farron Elam Jr., Brian Glenn, Max Service, and Michael Hoax. All not having good seasons. Bottom 5 in the points for all of them. None of them have top 10s yet. As for Christian Bracken, your pole sitter, they are also not having too good of a season, back in 24th, but they also don't have a top 10 yet. We'll see how that goes. You're going to wait for the pace lap here in the first lap. Waiting for this pace car to pull out. This 1.5 mile track, before it got repaved a long time ago. Here we go. Pace car pulls off. And we're green at Texas. 151 laps to go. Christian Bracken gets off to a decent start. Max Service in the 75. Now to the inside of Emerson Arden here for second place. Probably going to be like a play track like normal at most mile and a half on NR. But we will see how that goes. Andrew Carnally, the fifth. Now looking for second underneath Max Service here. To the inside. He's going to clear easily to second. We're going to go through the back of the pack. Make sure there's no three wide. Looks like everybody makes it through. There's three wide in the front straight here. Points leader on the top line. And your week one race winner, Reese Schaefer on the bottom. Ooh, they're getting squeezed a little bit back there, but we're going to go back to the front. Christian Bracken pulls away over the 77, 75. Now the 4, Jay McDonald battling Bowen Adams in the 33 and Sam Oscon in the 6. Oscon now trying to make a 3 wide maybe here for, as the leaders are just pulling away the top 3. These two are stuck together. Jay McDonald finally gets through, but Sam Odd's going to make a move now. It looks like Max Service was maybe going to make a move on the 77, but not quite. We'll go back a little bit further. You got the 43 of Barrett Compton now battling the 22 of Jackson Wade. And Emerson Arden, who started second, fell to ninth, but now back to the inside of the 22 here. We might have a battle for the race lead. The 77, Andrew Carnally, the fifth. Getting a run out of 2 down the back straightaway here to the inside of Christian Bracken here. You got Chevy v Ford. No Pontiacs up here at the moment today. To the inside is the 77. Side by side goes Andrew Carnally to 5th. I am saying that so wrong. I'm sorry, Andrew. If you see this, please let me know. And now the other two have caught back up. Max Service is up here. Jay McDonald and Sam Oscon now to the inside. But the 77 finally gets the lead. Gonna lead a lap here now. Their first one of the day. The 40 now has to fend off the 75 of Max Service and the 6 of Sam Oscon. They're all single file for the moment. We're gonna go back a little bit, see how they're all doing. Single file for the moment, and then you got just before the top 20, like 19th in that, you got Tyler Merkel in the 10, Devin Smith, Devin Zimmerman in 93, Colin Cropley in the 3, and then the 11 of Andrew Carnelli, the 4th, also up here. That's still pretty. Oh, we got a wreck! Reese Schaefer up on his side. Oh, no, that was not Reed, sorry. That was the one of Farron Elam Jr. was up on his side. We're going to go see what happened here. Looks like the 14 of Brian Glennon just got a great run. Went to the inside. Farron kind of tried to block there, and they both get involved in this wreck. You know, Farron rode that wall. It looks like he might be able to continue. But we'll see how much that damage is going to affect him. Did everybody else make it to the line without a wreck? And we should be okay, hopefully. We'll go to the pace car. And I'll see you guys back for the restart. Alright, we'll be going green here this time. And the one of Farron Elam Jr. is out from that wreck. Unfortunately, Brian Glennon's still in the race. Running lap 11 of 151. Had, what, 2 different leaders, I think? Unless somebody got a lap led under yellow, and I don't know. But pace car pulls off. And we're back green here on lap 12. Andrew Carnally in the 5th. Gets off to a decent start. Max Service, though, looking to maybe make a move off of 2. Has a great run. Is he going to pull to the inside? No, he will not. But you got the 32 looking to the inside of Bowen Adams, the 32. Joseph Causey up here now to the inside. He's going to go up in the 3rd. Max Service now looking to the inside here for the race. Lead on the 77. Can he get that to work? He will. Has a run on the inside here coming off of 2. Runs the 77 up the track a little bit. Causey clears for 3rd, but the 40 also trying to get back up here. Side by side still for the race lead. Andrew Carnelli, the 5th, hanging tough on the outside, and actually still led that lap over Max. Here comes Causey though in the 32. Is he going to make a 3 wide now, possibly? No, he will not. They all clear, go single file. You got a battle between Connor Cunningham, also back in the top 10 once again, battling Sam Oscon here. Side by side for around the 5th position. It's actually now for the 6th position. The 4 got around him. About up here. Oh, what is going on with the 40? The 40 slow. Well, this is not going to be good at all. You got the 88, Connor Cunningham. Reese Schaefer is involved this time. Angel Gutierrez. The 40 had a problem. Still does. The 88, Josh Marcy involved in this one. Anybody else wreck? And we do have more of the 33, Bowen Adams blowing up. Now we're going to go back and see what happened. We know that the 40 started it. 40 got really slow. Connor hit the wall pretty hard. Came back down into Marcy. Bowen came in there, got the engine taken off. Reese Schaefer, unfortunately, also involved in 17 because of this. I think that was it. Or was there somebody else that got involved? And then the 25 Angel Gutierrez also could not avoid that wreck. Oh! Oh, the 12 goes around. Gets into the 42 Adam Gardner with the 33 blowing up still in the middle of the pack. But it looks like they will all clear that with no damage. They're all on pit road now, and we're going to go back to the pace car. We'll see who's out in a second. Alright, we're going back green here this time. The 33, the 88, 28, 17. Apparently Ben Park's out now too. The 40, 25, and the 1 are all out. I don't know what happened to the 24, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see because I was fast forwarding. But the 24, Ben Park now out also, and the 97. Unfortunate for Ben, not having a good year either for him back in 25th in points, and this is definitely not going to help. Pace car's off though. Coming to lap 20, we are back green here at Texas. I didn't think this one was going to be this much of a wreckfest. People not having good days. We only had 31 cars left for a lot of laps. Andrew Carnelli, the 5th though, clears by a lot, as they all got to deal with the lapper of the 97. Causey though, stuck on the high line, but the 97 looks like they're pretty slow, and Causey might get the runoff and clear, and he will for the 2nd position almost. 97, like I said, lap down. You got both Andrews up here actually, 1st and 3rd, father and son, just like Jesse and Bowen Adams. Here comes the 99 of Ryan Keenan though, and Daniel Voiles, last season's champ, up to the top 10 once again here. He gained quite a bit of points last time out, but is only 29th in the points here. Keenan though on the outside of Andrew the 4th, and he's gonna clear on the outside line. Causey did not get around the lap car. Devin Smith now to the inside of Daniel Voiles here. Cannot quite get that to work. So we have 30 cars on the lead lap. Devin Zimmerman now battling the two Josh Fox up there. And he's going to clear him. And here comes Colin Cropley in the 3. Sam Odds kind of fell back a little bit. Same with the 4, Jay McDonald. They were both up in the top 10. I mean, they still are, but they're at the very back of it. Now just outside the top 10 here, they're all battling quite a bit. The 2 falls outside the top 10 now. Dan Park, your points leader, back up at the 13th. Actually, back in the 10th now at the moment. Markle having an okay day here, and they're 3 wide now back here. They get through that pretty cleanly. 71 of Michael Hoax doing okay at the moment. Max Service must have had a horrible pit stop as he's all the way back in 17th at the moment. Emerson also, who started top 10, back in the 25th position at the moment. And nobody's really slow off the pace, even though some of these guys are involved in wrecks. Andrew out ahead, or Causey by almost a whole second. Keenan, Andrew the 4th. Voiles up into 5th. Devin Smith 6th. 7th is Devin Zimmerman. 8th is going to be Cropley here now. Battling the 6th of Sam Oscon and Dan Park now. Towards the back of the top 10. Oscon, though, sending it on the outside. It looks like he might get that position. Still side by side with Cropley. Markle now looking to the inside of Dan Park in the 18 right there. At the line, Oscon gets that spot. He is 8th. Side by side with Cropley still. They're battling pretty good for the back of the top 10. Jay McDonald now wants to fight, but here comes Dan Park to the inside of Sam Oscon as he couldn't get that outside line to work around the 3 car. He had it going there for a second, but not quite. Looks like we might have a battle for the top 5. Wells tried to go around the 6, but couldn't. Causey finally getting around that lap car, trying to chase down the 77 now. They almost went 3 wide there for 6th place. Sorry, 4th place. Devin Smith now gets around Andrew the 4th. Here comes Voiles to the inside, and Devin Zimmerman now up here. Zimmerman to the inside of the 11. He's going to get up into 6th. As Andrew Carnelli, the 4th, falls back to 7th. As the Sun still leads. Zimmerman trying to get around the 26 now. And Causey catching up quite fast. And Andrew Carnelli, the 5th. Only 0.2 tenths. 0.25, sorry. So we're on lap 30 of 151 here. It's a long, long way to go in this race. We're hoping to be done by 6:37. As right now it's 5:38 because I want to watch the Lions game tonight. Causey lost a little bit there on that one. We'll go back to the end of the top 10. Dan Park now looking to the inside of Colin Cropley here. Dan looking to pull a Daniel Voiles and try to finish top 10 every week and pull away, but he's doing it super early in the season. But look at the stack up they have back here at the end of the top 10 from 8th on back. And Dan now leads this line. And the 77 starting to pull away again once again from Causey. Here comes Jay McDonald now to the inside of Dan Park. For the 8th position, couldn't quite get there. Dan had a great run off the corner. But Jay gets an even better one. Now to the inside of the 18. Dan clears And now side by side, just out, just for the 10th position is the 6th, the Sam Oscon, and the 71 of Mike. Sorry, is it Michael Hoax? Yep, Michael Hoax in the 71. He takes 10th position at the moment. Looks like the tires might be evening out at this moment, and then we'll see who has a long run here in a second. Fastest lap of the day goes to the 4 car actually here, Jay McDonald. And then Sam Oscon in the 6. Ryan Keenan, Christian Bracken, and then Barrett Compton, your top 5 fastest laps of the race. A 97 really being a hindrance, kind of like last race at Michigan, lap cars being in the way. And the 8 now of Mitchell Hodak going to the inside of Barrett Compton here for the 11th position, or 12th position, sorry. They're trying to. Yep, they're battling again, once again for the 8th position between Jay and Dan Park. McDonald is actually just outside the top 10 in points, 12th. Devin Zimmerman in 93 is actually ahead of these guys, and he's 13th. I think Causey. No, not quite. I thought he was there. They all single file out for now. 30 cars left in the race still. I will be right back, and I'm going to leave you with the 77 and the 32. Alright, I am back. And nope, Causey still has not been able to get around the 77. Andrew Cardinale, the 5th. We're going to go back a little bit now, see if there's any battles going on. It looks like Devin Zimmerman trying to get around Daniel Voiles here now for a top 5 spot. Zimmerman really trying to make a good year this year. I think he finished top 10 last year, or maybe first season. He wants to improve on that and try to get to a championship in the 93. Well, we will see what happens. Devin Zimmerman to the inside now. Daniel Voiles here. Can he make it stick? No, he cannot. Actually, he does. He gets a better run off the corner than the 26 car. At the line, he's side by side now with Voiles. Zimmerman still side by side. Both not giving an edge. The 26 got a better run off the high line there. Here comes Andrew Carnelli, the 4th, behind them. Looks like Dan Park's falling outside the top 10. And Devin Zimmerman, though, clears for a 5th position over Daniel Voiles here. Yeah, Dan Park just got back into the top 10. Him and Sam Oscon battling for that final position in the top 10 here. Oscon clears by quite a bit. Here comes the 8 of Mitchell Hodak. Sorry. Causey falls way off again. The 97 got around him. Huh, interesting. Devin Smith looks like he's been on the move up to 4th in this race. Trying to get to Ryan Keenan now in the 99. They're very close back here. The 43 of Barry Compton's a lap down. 2 laps down, actually. He must have hit or something. He's not battling these guys. He must have fresh tires. Everybody else pretty spread out for the moment. Emerson back up in 18th, starting to make his way back up through the field. Max Server still hasn't recovered either, back in 20th. Side by side, Carlos Gutierrez and Luna Farmer. Lingerfeld back in the fire, near 25th at the moment. And Walden, the 97, got his lap back. I know he didn't. Wait, what happened to the 77? 77's on pit road. I guess pit stops are starting. We're gonna go see if that's true for others. Kazi's not pitting. We're gonna keep an eye on maybe the 77's having a problem. I didn't think we've been green that long, but maybe we have been. Kazi looks like he's pitting here. So Ryan Keenan now stays out. Barry Compton to his inside. Devin Zimmerman also stays out behind in the 93. Looks like Dan Park may have stayed out too. Yes, he did. Zimmerman, though, to the inside of the 99 here. I think Devin's pitting, though. Ryan Keenan going another lap. Looks like he can go pretty long in fuel. Does anybody else go long? Or is it just the 99? Looks like it's just the 99. All by himself, going out even longer than everyone. He's coming out lap around lap 49 here. He'll be coming down at the end of lap 48. We'll see where he comes out in comparison to everybody. I'm trying to think of when we went green. Was it like lap 20? We're only in 2 times fuel and tires, so. Ryan Keenan out for his pit stop. Gotta take 4 tires. Comes off the pit road. Now let's see where he blends in with these guys. There's the 97, so he's either back on the lead lap. The 77's way ahead. Then there's Devin Smith, Causey, Voiles, Andrew Carnelli the 4th. So he comes out, I think 6th, 7th. There's the 71, the 93. So he'll be around the 7th or 8th position. Comes out in 7th, battling Devin Zimmerman. Andrew Carnelli the 5th, though. A 5-second lead, basically, over Devin Smith, who's about a second between Causey, Voiles, and Andrew the 4th. Back here. And then Michael Hoax in the 71. Devin Zimmerman 8th. Ryan Keenan back to 9th. So 8th. Zimmerman 7th, sorry. So they flop positions. Jay McDonald and then Mitchell Hodak in 10th. Dan Park now battling Markle and the 31 Dylan Abraham for the 11th, 12th, 13th position. And Jesse Adams now recovering. Looks like he was in the back towards the all day. Back in 14th. Sam Oscon's fallen. Same with Cropley. Max Service still hasn't recovered. Emerson had another horrible pit stop, hasn't recovered. James Bush not having a good day back, or Josh Fox having a bad day, the 30th at the moment. But nobody else out of this race. Because they're in lap 52 and 151, now 53. Let's go find some battles back here. Maybe Andrew Carnoli the fourth trying to get around Daniel Voiles here for a 4th position. You got Devin Zimmerman, Ryan Keenan, and the 99 now battling around the 7th position these two are battling for. Ryan was right in the back bumper, but has lost a little time on the straightaway right there. We're under 100 to go, though. We will see when they pit. The last person pit on like lap 48. We'll see how far they can go then. So I still don't really know. Side by side though, for the 9th position between Jay McDonald and Mitchell Hodak here. Looks like Devin Smith might be closing the gap a little bit. 3.7 now. Pretty sure it was like 5 seconds. We will see. Dan Park trying to get back into the top 10 and making it 4 for 4 in top 10s. Trying to be the only driver to do that. And the only one that can. Oh, Devin Zimmerman now passing Ryan Keenan once again. They're very high on the track, both of them. Keenan now going to get a huge run down the front straight. Back side by side down here through the tri-oval. And the 1 and 2. Ryan to the inside. Zimmerman, though, sends it on the outside, trying to hang on. Here comes the 8. Mitchell Hodak now joining this battle. Jay McDonald, Dan Park now going to get involved possibly here. Side by side here off of turn 4. Zimmerman gets a little bit of a run, but the 8 gets the spot. Devin lost 2 in that one lap. They're side by side now for the 10th position too. Jay McDonald in the 4, battling Dan Park in the 18. Zimmerman looks like he might be a little bit slower. It's going to help Dan Park though get to the inside of the 4 maybe. Not quite. Good battles all around at the moment. They still have that lap car between them and the 77 though. We're going to continue to watch the battle here towards the end of the top 10. Jay in 10th at the moment. 2 in front, 2 behind him. Pretty close for position wise. We'll go back a little bit. Got a battle back here for the 14th position between Jesse Adams and Sam Hodgkin. Cropley and James Bush in the 44. Hodgkin thinks he has a top 10 car again here this week. Was running top 10 early on once again, but has faded back towards the end here. Not making good adjustments. Now dives down to the inside of Jesse Adams here for the 14th position. Side by side, he's going to clear the 36 with ease. And we're going to go back up here now to this battle in the top 10. Devin's, oh, we are under yellow. Who is it for? Emerson Arden smoking heavy. What has happened here? He dives down trying to pass Lingerfeld. Lingerfeld blocks. Luna Farmer just turns down into the 20 car. And that takes Emerson out of this race starting in 2nd. Emerson now going to have another horrible finish, but he has had a couple good ones. And this is not what he wanted, being 5th on the points. Sorry, 4th on the points. Let's go back live now. We're under yellow once again here. We at least had green flag pit stops this time. And let's get through. Back to the restart. I think the 2 stayed out. We're going back green this time. Oh, Devin. Ooh, what did I do? Hello? Oh, there we go. I thought it froze. I'm like, ah, shit. Pace car pulls off. Yeah, Devin Smith, your race leader over Causey. Voiles, the 71, the 77 is back to 5th. And it looks like Andrew the 4th might be having a problem on this restart. Everybody trying to avoid. 11 very slow off this restart. 29 cars left. What is going on with the 11? Is he back up to speed? I cannot tell. No, he is not. He's really off the pace. Is he trying to pit here? Way off the pace. We will go back. I know Devin Smith is leading, but the 11 he's a hazard at the moment. Don't know what's wrong with the car. Should pit here this time. We'll go back to the front. Sorry about that. But Devin Smith, your race leader over Causey, Voiles, Andrew the 4th, Mitchell Hodak, Zimmerman, the 71, Michael Hoax, Dan Park, and 8th, Jay McDonald, and Merkel in 10th. Now for the race lead, Smith has a challenge from the 32. Did the 11 pit? The 11 did pit. So we will see what that problem ends up being as they're battling for second. Quite Causey now catching up to the 9. A really good run off of 4. Looking to the inside. 77 Andrew Carnoli the 5th. Also up here. So coming around to lap 70 here this time by. And here we go. Battle for the race lead to the inside. Causey goes and Devin Smith. 77 has dominated this race all day. He wants to get back to that race lead. He clears with ease. 77, Andrew Cardinoli, the 5th. Now up into 2nd. Devin Smith falling like a rock. Here comes Voiles now for 3rd. We got somebody stuck on the bottom. Oh, that's just the 22 coming off the pit road. Alright. Voiles clears for 3rd. Here comes the 8. Mitchell Hodak. Trying to get around Devin Smith now. Causey now leads his first laps of the day. Side by side here though for the 4th position. 5th position, sorry. No, that was the 4th position. I was right. Here comes Devin Zimmerman now into the top 5. He clears over Devin Smith. Smith, did he not pit? I'm thinking that's maybe what happened. The 11's still in the race. Don't know what happened there, but he had to come down pit road. Causey really fast at the moment. Yeah, side by side here towards the end of the top 10. Jesse Adams and Merkel now battling for the 8th position. Dan Park just ahead. Now looking to the inside. Devin Smith maybe not quite. As these two are still battling back here. 2 Pontiacs. Just inside the top 10. Merkel, Jesse Adams. Jesse gonna get it there at the line. Here comes the 71 now, Michael Hoax. He wants a piece of this battle. Merkel trying to hang tough on the outside, but Jesse gets a great run off the corner. And this will allow Dylan Ibrahim into the fight. And Jay McDonald in the 4 back into this. Merkel though clears on the outside. Same with the 71. Michael Hoax now just trying to follow the 10. And we got battles up here. Looks like they caught up to the 77 pretty quickly. Or 97, sorry. That puts the 8 back into 4 still. Devin Smith back to the inside of him. Side by side now for The fourth position here, Devin Smith goes. He gained 2 spots. He got around Devin Zimmerman there in this lap 2 here. Zimmerman now looking to the inside of Mitchell Hodak, but cannot quite get there. Causey now trying to put the 2 a lap down again. But cannot quite get it done. That's going to allow the 77 to close up. Jesse Adams hanging on to the top 10 for the moment. As the 77, Andrew the 5th now trying to catch up to Causey. As Causey was slow through the center of that corner. It looked like he might have hit the apron. This is going to allow the 77 to catch up pretty good. The 2 blocking the 32 though. Josh Fox not giving Causey any room. Even though he's a lap car, he wants to stay on the lead lap as long as he can, hoping for a yellow. Boyles drops back a little bit. Go back here, and they got a battle. Devin Zimmerman now to the inside. Mitchell Hodak trying to go for a top 5 once again. And here comes Dan Park, your points leader again, trying to go for another top 5 also. Only person to have 3 top 5, 3 top 10s. And no wonder he's 96 points ahead this season. And here comes Markle though, dives down to the inside of Dan Park. We might have a battle for the lead. 77 not quite there yet. Look at all the battling going towards on the back of the top 10 here. Dan Park now falling on the outside line. And here comes Jay McDonald to the inside of Dan Park maybe. That looks like it should be for the top 10. Dan falls back all the way to 9th actually right there. Still green for the moment. 77 might have a chance at Causey here soon. Or Voiles. Voiles I don't think he has the win yet. I don't think he won the championship without a win. Speaking of, Dan Park doesn't have a win. Here comes Daniel Voiles down to the inside at 77 for a second. But the 77 closes the door and Voiles slows up there. Causey now just trying his hardest to get around the 2 car. But cannot get it done for the life of him. Almost hits him there into the corner. As we were on lap 80. Trying to think when we restarted, but I don't remember. Voiles now looking to the inside of the 77 again. He's there for the 2nd position. Devin Smith just trying to get around that lap car, the 97. Can't quite get it done. As we go back towards the end of the top 10. Dan Park got back around these guys somehow. Up into 8th. Now we got a big battle towards the end of the top 10. Michael Hooks here in the 71. Devin Smith clears the 97 finally. Top 3 all within half a second of each other. Causey again trying to go around the 2. Goes to the inside. But cannot get that move done. Slows up again because of that. And here comes the 77, Andrew the 4th. Or Andrew the 5th, sorry. He dives down to the inside for the race lead. Here in the 1 and 2. Goes the 71 car. Or 77 car, sorry. Andrew the 5th cannot make it work, but Causey gets a great run out the corner. Here comes Voiles now. Devin Smith to the bottom also. The 77 might lose some spots now, and Smith had a slow up there. Looks like he might have hit the apron. Voiles now up in the 2nd. Smith, though, with that bad exit, might allow Devin Zimmerman, who's now getting to the inside of the 97, Dylan Rash here, a spot to maybe get up into the top 4. To go back here, the 8, 10, and 18 all battling. Mitch Hudak, Merkel, and the 18 of Dan Park now. Dan, though, had a horrible exit there. The 10 has a chance on the 8. Goes to the inside here. And the 1 and 2. Merkel now battling the tandem. Mitch Hudek. He clears with ease. Merkel, or the 8, had a horrible exit. 77 almost had Devin Smith to the inside again. Has a great run down the front straightaway. Will he make a move on the 26? Goes to the inside, but not quite there. Devin Zimmerman also looking to pass Devin Smith now. Both Devins looking to finish in the top 5 here. Both also need this good day. Zimmerman 11th in the points. And Smith is down at 31st. He really needs this good finish. 77 though, back to the inside of Voiles. Clears with ease through 3 and 4. He's like, I want that race lead back. Here comes Devin Zimmerman now to the inside of Devin Smith. That's going to be for the 4th position. All this battling happening behind Causey. Can anybody get to the 32 right now and pass him? As he's stuck behind the 2 cars still. Or is it going to happen on pit road? Voiles right back in the bumper at the 77 once again. Causey again trying to go around the 2. Sorry. 77-26 have a great run through 1 and 2. Here comes Andrew the 5th. Trying to make a move on the 32. Not quite there. That stacks up behind them too. Markle now catching up to the top 5. Still green for the moment. No one else out of the race after that last wreck with Emerson. Causey still can't get around the 2, but the 77-26 had bad exits. The 32 had a great one that time, but backs off. Hits the brakes in the trial. Well, here comes the 77 now. Weirdly trying to go on the outside. That's going to allow Daniel Voiles maybe to get to his inside. Not quite. We'll go back towards the end of the top 10. A big battle. Dan Park trying to get around Mitchell Hodak here. Jay McDonald in the 71. And Michael Hoax here. Wow, wow, wow. Devin Zimmerman now looking to maybe get into the top 3. Looking to the inside of Voiles, not quite there. The 2 is pitting. Now Causey has clean air. Will he pull away because of that? Sebastian Palmer on pit road. It looks like we're going to get around to pit stops here again. I'm thinking it's maybe 30 or 40 laps in gas. There's going to be a big battle back here maybe. I think the 26 to 9 are pitting. Causey's pitting. Who stays out? Oh wait. Yep, Causey's pitting. Who stays out the longest? Looks like Devin Zimmerman and Markle are going to stay out. We're going to stick with these guys. Actually, a lot of them did. Zimmerman has Markle now, possibly. Markle almost dumps Devin there. I don't think he knew he was going to slow down that much for pit lane. And they're both pitting here. Dan stays out. God damn it. Can we go to Dan, please? Thank you. Dan looks like he's the last one to stay out on this cycle. We'll see where he comes out in comparison to everybody. Unless we get a yellow. Dan comes down under green for his pit stop now. should be one or two more pit stops for everybody if it goes green. If it's 30, I'm thinking it'll be one or two more. If so, 30 from here, so it'll be one of no, sorry, around like 125. And we might have to pit, may not have to pit again until before the end. Dan Parker though finally coming off the pit road here. Where is he gonna come out? There's the 77, the 6. There's the 26, 93, 10. There's the 8, the 31. And this group of 4 cars here. He's gonna be behind all of them. There's Jay McDonald. Dan Park comes out. Your race leader should be the 32 Akazi by almost nearly 1.6 seconds. The 77 of Andrew the 5th, and then Devin Smith, Voiles, and Devin Zimmerman now your top 5. Markle 6th. 7th is Mitchell Hodek. Here comes Dylan Ibrahim though for that position in 8th. 9th is the 71 of Michael Hoax. 10th is Jesse Adams. And Adam Gardner now 11th. And Jay McDonald 12th. 13th. Carlos Gutierrez. Dan falls back to 13th. 14th, sorry. Ryan Keenan really fell back. He was top 10 for most of the day, back in 20th. We go through the field here. The 11 back on track after whatever happened as he's got Causey right behind him. He's really holding up the 32. Here comes Devin Smith now. Possibly for the race lead. Andrew Carnoli, the 4th. Not helping anybody out here as they all stack up behind now. Devin Smith right on the rear bumper of the 32. Can he get to the race lead? Backs off in the corner. Might have hit the curb a little bit. The 2, Josh Fox, though, a lap down in the way. Here comes Devin Zimmerman to the inside of Daniel Voiles. Now Voiles to the outside of the 77, Andrew Carnoli, the 4th. The 5th, sorry. I'm going to keep messing that up now, too. Yeah. Side by side now. For the 4th position, sorry. Devin Smith still there on Causey, but not quite. Devin Zimmerman just hanging on, trying to hold off the 10 of Tyler Merkel for that 5th position. He wants the top 5 badly to get into the top 10 in points. Devin Smith, though, looking for a win on the year to improve his points position by quite a bit as he's down in the 31st position. Looking to the inside here, possibly in 3 and 4. Not quite there. Still on the back bumper. Can he get a good enough run off of 4 to have a shot here in the 1? No, he cannot. Still on that back bumper at the 32. Devin Smith not going to pull out again. We are under 50 to go. 49 laps left in this race. I think 1 pit stop left. The 2 is trying to pass the 9. Who's a lap down. Smith still there. Looks like he got a decent run out the corner that time. Dives down to the inside here in 3 and 4. Side by side now for the race lead goes Devin Smith underneath, causing the 32. Forward to be forward. The Kodak number 9 goes through to the race lead here. With under 50 laps to go. Devin Smith now your race leader. Andrew the Sir Andrew the Fifth trying his best to keep up with these guys. Causey looking to come back right away at the 9. Not quite. Devin Smith blocks him off. Devin Zimmerman got past Daniel Voiles now for the 3rd position. And actually, the 31, Dylan Abraham, is up here too. Up into the top 5. Markle now in 5th. Sorry, 6th. As Voiles falls to 7th. Got a major cluster back here towards the end of the top 10. The 2 is passing Causey now, allowing Devin Smith to drive away. Here comes the 77, Andrew the 5th to the inside for 2nd. Underneath Causey in the 32. Can he get the run off the corner? No, he cannot. Devin Zimmerman now fighting Merkel. Trying to hang tough on the outside. Has a great run out the corner. Voiles and the 8 are there now. As Devin clears. Here comes Daniel Voiles to the inside of Merkel now. He's going to clear the 10 easily. Now you got Jesse Adams in the 71 of Michael Hoeks battling it out. Side by side here now. Jesse Adams gets up in the 9th. Still side by side for this 9th position here. Jesse Adams trying his hardest to get up another spot in the top 10. Jesse can't do it. The 77 has a lot of power on the outside, and he clears. Devin Smith pulling away. 31 has come out of nowhere now to be in the top 5 of this race. As Dylan is middle of the points, 20th. Lost 13 spots after last race. Had a bad finish. Here comes Devin Zimmerman, though. Looking to the inside of the 31. Not quite there. Andrew the 5th trying to go around Causey again as they allow Devin Smith continuously to pull away. Andrew the 5th dives down to the inside again here in 3 and 4. Can he get to the rear quarter panel of the 32? No, he cannot. Here comes Devin Zimmerman. Got a great run in the 31. Backs off in the tri-oval though, as the 31 closed the door. Voiles trying to hang on to 6th position over Merkel now. Top 10 has some pretty good battles going on here at the moment. The 8, Mitchell Hodak now trying to get around the 10 of Merkel. They're all pretty spread out up there, but it's pretty close back here with the last 4 spots in the top 10. The 8 now to the inside of the 10 of Merkel. Jesse Adams to the inside of the 71 of Michael Hoeks there. Side by side by 2 rows. Double file now. The 8 almost clear the 10, not quite. Clears into 3 and 4. Jesse Adams still cannot clear that 71 of Michael Hoeks. Side by side here off of turn 4. 77 has a little bit of an edge. Jesse Adams now better through the tri-oval. Can he dive it back down here in turns 1 and 2? No, he cannot. The 77 gets a better run on the outside. Still side by side here. Now into 3 and 4. Can Jesse make it complete now? No, they cannot. 77 or 71. Michael Hoeks clears on the high line. Causey finally gets around the 2. Devin Zimmerman looks like he may have tried to get around the 31. Has a huge run off of turn 2. Goes back down to the inside of Dylan Abraham. But could not get it to work. And that slows him up. Going into 3 and 4. And Voiles is now there. Off of turn 4. Can Voiles get to the inside of Devin Zimmerman here? And he will. Going into 1 and 2. Side by side, Voiles puts the nose in. Can he get up off the corner? He does. He gets to the Driver's side door. No, he does not. Zimmerman keeps that position for right now. Here comes Mitchell, Mitchell Hodek having a good run off of turn 4 now. Because Voyle slowed up quite a bit there. The 8 now dives down to the inside. Side by side out the corner. The 8 clears the 26 of Voiles. Here comes Merkel now following him through. What happened up here? Causey looking for the race lead on Devin Smith there. Don't know what happened, but he caught almost half a second basically in that lap. Here comes the 31, Dylan Abraham, for the 3rd position now. He's going to clear Andrew the 5th. 31's really turned it on here towards the end of the race. Here comes Devin Smith, or Devin Zimmerman, sorry, to the inside of Andrew the 5th. Side by side off of turn 4. 77 has a good run. Here comes the 8 of Mitchell Hodek's going to make it 3 wide into turn 1. The 8 wants to get up into the top 5, and he puts them 3 wide. 77 backs out, thinks smarter of it. He's 6th in the points. He just wants to finish in the top 10 again. Still side by side back here. Zimmerman, Mitchell Hodek, side by side for the 4th position, or 5th position, sorry. No, it is the 4th position. Causey not quite there yet for the race lead. Pit stop should be any time now. It should be the final one. The 77 back to the inside. Devin Zimmerman here. Andrew the 5th is going to clear the 93 easily. It looks like Voiles is on pit road. So I think pit stops have started. We will see how this goes here for everybody. Remember, Devin Smith is the leader going into it. We're going to follow him through the pit stops this time. Usually I let you go whoever goes last, but if it's the final pit stop, we can see where he comes out in comparison. But he's still staying out at the moment. Still 29 people in the race. See, if they make it to 121, they can make it 30 laps in gas. Causey now looking to the inside of Devin Smith. Not quite, could not get it done. But he had a hell of a run on the 9 car there. 30 laps to go here. It looks like Devin Smith not pitting it. Not pitting it, but it looks like Causey is. Smith stretching the fuel for one more run. The 31 and the 8 also stayed out. Looks like the 77 did too, and he got behind the 8 somehow. As we wait for these pit stops. You never know what a yellow late here could do too. If it happens during these or after. The 31, 8, 77, and 93 all stay out even longer. And some of the other guys do too. We'll continue to stay on board with the 9 car until the cycle goes through. See how far it is. It comes out compared to everybody. Unless we get a yellow. Quick 4-tire stop. I'm pretty sure they're going to the end here. Now the question is, where is Voiles? There's Kazi, which he already pit. Here comes Kazi. Is he going to be past the 9 car? Smith still hangs on to the race lead over Kazi. Virtual race lead, I should say. Unless something else happens. It looks like it will be between the 9 and the 32. They're catching up to the 22 fast here. 22 blocks. For a second there, I thought I saw yellow. But nope, they're still going at speed. Devin Smith to the inside of the 22 now. Trying to get around that lapper. Same with Kazi. Dan Park still staying out. He's really hoping for that yellow. Side by side, Kazi now to the inside of the 9 car. This is for the effective race lead. And Andrew Carnelli the 4th is going to block Devin Smith here. Will Kazi be able to get to the 11s inside before he blocks? No, he does not. That's going to allow Devin Smith to go around the outside here. The 9 is back to the race lead. So now that we are cycling through it, Devin Smith is your race leader over Kazi. It looks like Mitchell Hodak. Then you got a battle back here for the 4th. You got the 31 of Dylan Ibrahim, Andrew the 5th, and the 71 of Michael Hoax. Devin Zimmerman back here. Battling Adam Gardner for the 7th position. They're 6th and 7th. 8th is now Sam Ozcon. Or 9th, sorry. As Ozcon. And Linker fell all the way out of nowhere up into the top 10, battling Merkel. Looks like Jesse Adams fell outside the top 10. Dan Park. Someone else fell, I think, pretty far back. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. McCausey back to the inside of Devin Smith. Trying to get to the race lead here. Ford v Ford at the front. Everybody else out of contention at the moment unless they can catch those 3 seconds. The 2 car just making it annoying with Josh Fox here. Possibly trying to help out his friend Devin Smith over Kazi. Kazi though peeking the nose again to the inside of the 9. Goes to the bottom here in 1 and 2. Side by side with Devin Smith. Kazi backs out though. Has a horrible bottom there. Kazi now back to the inside of Devin Smith once again. Trying to pour in 1 and 2 again here. Cannot get it to work. Smith just sends it into the corner even better. And Kazi loses a bunch of time there. All pretty spread out at the moment. Devin Smith a huge run that lap. He's going to have half a second in Kazi here as the 2's going to battle me for a second. Here comes Dylan Ibrahim trying to get around Andrew the 5th. Andrew just trying to hang on to the top 5. Here comes Devin Zimmerman. He really wants a top 5. Not quite there. Dylan Ibrahim gets a great run off of 4. Gonna look to the inside of the 77. They're gonna go 3 wide into 1 maybe. Devin Zimmerman on the very bottom there. Almost made that choice, but decided to back out. 31 though, gonna have a great run down The back straightaway here. None of them pull out there though. Causey reeling the 9 in just a little bit again. 31 gets a great run off before once again. Causey catching back up quickly here. Fastest car of the day is still Jesse Adams. Lap time wise, I should say. They're all going to get a run here on Mitchell Hodick. Here comes Andrew the 5th. Can he make the move? Well, the 31, nobody pulls out there. Causey still catching the 9. We're going to have a huge battle here for 3rd. 31's the one to pull out. Dylan Ibrahim to the bottom of the 77. And Devin Smith to the outside of the 77. 31, but can I get it to work? The 31 clears with ease. Devin Smith pulled a little bit on Causey again. Here comes Andrew the 5th trying to get back around the 31 now. He's going to pull down to the inside here through 3 and 4. Devin Zimmerman just trying to figure out where to go. Doesn't want to lose any positions, but sees 3 he can gain ahead. Here comes the 31. Andrew the 5th thinks he can at least get back to the top 3 here. Dylan Abraham gets another good run off the corner, goes back down to the inside of the 77. Not quite there. Comes 71 of Michael Hoeks. Trying to get around Devin Zimmerman here. Causey lost even more time there. Here comes Michael Hoeks to the inside of Devin Zimmerman. Back's behind him though. We should be racing to the end here. (31) Dylan Abraham trying his best to get up there. Devin Zimmerman now dives down to the inside of the 31 here. Can't quite get there though. Causey still has the 2 all over him. Lap car Josh Fox. There's Sebastian Palmer there, who's really slow out of nowhere. That doesn't help Causey at all at the moment. Here comes Sam Oscar now to the inside of Michael Hoeks. Can't quite get that move to work for him. Everybody else is pretty spread out. They're battling for around the 15th position back here. It looks like Voiles, I was wondering, I knew someone else would miss. Voiles ended up having a gearbox issue in the 26. He's out of the race. Thought Causey was back in reach of the leader, but just lost a bunch of time there through 3 and 4. Nobody's really close now in the top 10. Andrew the 5th though, trying to get up into 3rd. The 2's making life hard for Causey. Sorry, I'm tired. Devin Smith dominating the end of this race. Here comes Andrew the 5th. Looking to the inside of Mitchell Hodick here. That's going to be for the 3rd position through 3 and 4. The 8 is slow on the top line there. And Dylan Ibrahim gets through as Devin Smith Is Devin Zimmerman going to get through also? Don't know what happened to the 8 there, but he had a horrible entry. But here comes the 31, Dylan Eber, and he wants that third spot instead. He's going to clear the 77 now. Mitchell Hodak trying to go back to the inside of the 77 now. Can't quite get there. We are under 10 to go here. I didn't even see that. So that's my bad. Causey about almost a second back now. The 2 still behind him. Devin Zimmerman gets around the A car now. Mitchell Hodak having a problem. Falling off at the very end of this run here. Catching slow traffic now. Causey being passed by the 2. This is definitely allowing Devin Smith to get his first win in the year for sure. Looking to see how everybody else is doing. As they're all getting around Sebastian Palmer now. And Palmer is second in, points. This is not going to be a good finish for him. As they're in lap 147 and 151 here. Cause is still battling the 2 car, unfortunately. Markle goes way wide. But it looks like Sebastian Palmer is pitting. So maybe these guys, they might hit the pit at the very end of this. Hopefully they won't. Smith went the longest, so he might not have to. Can the rest of the top 10 get shaken up though? Dylan Ibrahim really wants second spot. As he's really catching up to Causey now. As Smith now comes to 3 laps to go here. Palmer pits. Not having a good day for that car. But he got out of the way. Dylan Ibrahim now has Andrew the 5th back on his bumper. Devin Zimmerman, though, to the inside of the 77. In 3 and 4 here. Zimmerman wants that 4th spot here. Maybe going to go for the 3rd spot. Chevy, Pontiac in forward, all battling it out at the end of the top 5. And Zimmerman clears up in the 3rd spot. Here comes Andrew the 5th back around the 31, though. And we're coming around to 1 lap to go here for Devin Smith. And Andrew the 5th clears the 31 now. 1 lap to go for Devin Smith here. Off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time here at Texas Motor Speedway. Through 3 and 4. Devin Smith out of turn 4 is going to come around to get his first win on the year here at Texas Motor Speedway in the 9 Kodak. Causey gets second. Third is Devin Zimmerman. Fourth, Andrew the 5th. Dylan Ibrahim in 5th. 6th, it's going to be Michael Hoax. 7th is Mitchell Hodak. 8th is Sam Oscon. 9th is Jesse Adams. 10th is Merkel. And that's it. Now we just wait for everybody to finish the race. And we're good. Brian Glennon across the lane. Gonna export season 3, race 4. Now we're gonna bring this over so you guys can see when I do the points. We'll do standing. Here, sorry, I gotta press this. Browse. That one. Texas. Process. Yes. Alright, race 4. We had 15 lead changes, 9 leaders, 12 laps under caution, and 3 yellow flags. Let's go to the results. The fifth. How many? Sorry. Alright, well, Devin Smith, like I said, won. He led 51 laps over Causey led 33, Zimmerman led 1, Andrew the fifth led 50, 2 for Dylan Ibrahim, 4 for Dan Park, 3 for Max, 3 for Ryan, and 4 for Christian Bracken, who unfortunately retired also. As for your awards, Christian Bracken had a pole, also was the headache of the race. Met the challenge Michael Hoax, and he started 37th to finish 6th. That was a great time for him. And then as for front runner was Devin Smith by 1 lap over Andrew the fifth, who dominated the beginning of the race. Devin Smith, though, dominated the end of the race, and that is the most important thing. We'll generate those files. And going into race 5, your points leader is still Dan Park, 91 points over Andrew the fifth. Dan, I think, finished probably just outside the top 10. So he's an average finish of 5th. Let's go take a look at those results real quick for him. And Dan Park finished 12th. That's his worst finish on the year. He's had 4th, 4th, and 3rd, and now at 12th. So Dan's being the consistent driver of the year. With three top 10s, 3 top 5s, and just outside the top 10 in that one. Andrew the fifth, though. Your first winner, actually, is James Bush, back in 12th place, with Emerson right behind him and Devin Smith now right behind him. And Reese Schaefer, who won the first race, all the way back at 25th now. So it looks like winners might not have to do it again for this championship. Other than that, your top 10 are Dan, Andrew the fifth, Devin Zimmerman, Mitch Hodak, Sam Oscon, Jesse Adams, Jay McDonald, Dylan Ibrahim, Sebastian Palmer, and Lingerfeld. Ibrahim gained 12 spots. Your biggest one is Devin Smith with 17. You lost the most, looks like Angel Gutierrez minus 10. We had a minus 12 and 13 with Connor Cunningham and Mercy. And that's about it. Let's go to your statistics after this race. That doesn't matter. We've had 4 different winners in 4 different races. Top 5 is Dan Park clearly with 3. Andrew the fifth with 2. Everybody else 1. Top 10s, Andrew and Dan both with 3. Dylan Ibrahim, though, with 2. Devin Smith and Zimmerman all with 2. Polls, we've had 4 different pole sitters. Laps completed. It looks like only 4 drivers have all or are on the same. Andrew, Dan, Hudak, and Oscon. Adam Gardner 1 behind them. Laps led, Emerson leading that at 78 over Connor Cunningham at 69. Andrew the fifth at 63. Devin Smith 51, and now 33 for Jesse Adams. And clearly the miles are basically like the laps. And as for race 4, we had the most DNFs, most leaders, most yellows, and that's it. Other than that, we will see you guys at We'll see you guys at race 5 for Sonoma and the race 6 at Talladega. Peace out, guys.